And when something small goes wrong, it looks like a big mistake on the field. It's the Spiders. The message for people. Test one. Testing one. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let's say Heels. That was not going to happen. I was going to say, let's say the Heels get a interception on first play. But it was a run by the opposing team. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. How you guys doing today? Y'all doing all right? I'm doing all right. All right, the Tar Heels are at home against the Richmond Spiders. They're in the, I think they're in the CAA, same division that my Aggies are in. Yeah, they are in the same division that the North Carolina A&T State University Aggies are in, CAA. But honestly, this is another good chance for the Tar Heels to get a win before we start ACC play or have our first ACC player next week, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be a pass by the biggest quarterback the Tar Heels will ever see this season. I'm pretty sure. I think they said this kid was I'm sure he's 6 foot, at least six something, but he is like 267 pounds, I think they said. That's heavy. Actually, the spotter's going to be short of the first down. I thought that was a first down. They spotted it 1 yard short, so the Richmond Spiders will punt, sort of a soccer style. It's going to be fair caught or attempted to be fair caught. It was at about the 33-yard line. It's going to be the first offensive set for the Tar Heels. Last two games, the Tar Heels have come down and moved the ball effortlessly, and then have had trouble since after the first play. So let's see if we can hopefully do this the opposite way. I'd rather start off slow and then have a big breakout as the game goes on. And this time our first back had a pretty nice game in the last game. June gets about 7 yards on that carry. Play action. Oh, another pass that was not quite on the mark there by Lopez. And we can't start that tipping stuff. That is dangerous in the college ranks. So it's 3rd and 1. Give it to your big back. Give it to June. They hand it, and Goss has the ball. Is that Goss or June? Goss gets walked down. Goss gets walked down on the that looked like a quick jet. That's not Goss, is it? When did Goss when has Goss had braids that long? Is that Goss or June? Yeah, that's June. That's not Goss. June gets walked down, but I tell you what, nice run right there. Nice blocking too up front. Tar Heels now on the 9-yard line. They're going to hand it off to June again. He gets a few yards. And the Tar Heels bringing a fresh set of backs. Lopez back for a pass, looking, has plenty of time, throws it over the outstretched arms of number 19 that floated on him. Tar Heels are in the red zone. Had plenty of time. That ball sailed on him. And it is now 3rd and goal. Come on, Tar Heels. Run it again. Lopez drops back, looking. He's going to go down at the 9-yard line. Actually, at about the 9-yard line. Tar Heels lose yardage. They went to the pass too soon, baby. You ran the ball. You got down there running the ball. Run it again. All right, so the Tar Heels will settle for 3 if they can get it right here. Verhoff is down, and it's good. All right, so the Tar Heels do get on the board. All right, not 3 points this time. Excuse me, not a touchdown this time like they have done in the last 2 games, the first 2 games. So maybe things will change a little bit. We usually score first, and then we can't score again. So maybe this time, since we didn't score a touchdown first, we'll score as the game, score more as the game goes on. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's how that's how I hope it happens, because we've been scoring quickly, and then we sort of get bogged down offensively. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We're back with another UNC football game. Tar Heels taking on the Richmond Spiders from the CAA. And not saying this is a cakewalk, definitely not, but we are saying that the Tar Heels should win this game. Tar Heels should win this game, and they better win this game, because we are going into the conference. Going into the conference after this one, baby. Yep, the Tar Heel, well, not quite conference, but we're going to be stepping up, because next week we have University of Central Florida at the University of Central Florida. I'll tell you what, they got some speed. Ask my Aggies. They got some speed out there. Yeah, they beat up on the Aggies, and then after that, the Tar Heels got number 12 Clemson. If Clemson's going to still be number 12, or were they number 12, or were they number? I thought they were number 4 and dropped to number 12. But they just got beat by Georgia Tech on the field goal. All right, so there is the matchup predictor. Matchup predictor predicting North Carolina to win this game 93.2%, and the Richmond Spiders only 6.8. So going with matchup predictor, the Tar Heels shouldn't have a lot of trouble during this game, but that doesn't mean anything. The game still has to be played. The Tar Heels kick this one into the end zone, so the Spiders will take this one on the 20-yard line. So for Kyle Wickersham's 1 for 1 for 6 yards. Gio Lopez has not hit a pass yet, 0 of 2. But in the running game for Richmond, Jamal Brown, 2 carries for 3 yards. And Damon June, 3 carries for 59 yards. Then the Tar Heels get a first down on the 9-yard line and throw it 2 out of the 3 times. Wickersham, the big quarterback, tries to put it down and run. He does a lot of that. Let's just see how big Sham is. 6'4", 260. That's big. All right, 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Carolina in the lead, 3-0. Wickersham drops back. He is going to be dropped in the backfield. All right, we have 2 votes. Will the Tar Heels score at least 30 points today? Yes, no, and it's questionable. All right, Richmond takes a timeout. It's 3rd and 11. Kenan Stadium. One of these days I'll get there. I keep saying that, but one of these days I will. I will. All right, Richmond in the shotgun. Bring a man in motion over to the right. Wickersham drops back. He is under pressure and is going to go down for the 2nd time in a row. That will make this 4th down. 4th down in about 15. And the Spiders are going to have to punt this one. Wickersham going to the sideline. Looks like he's been in a battle already. And that's only the 2nd possession offensively for the Spiders. The Tar Heels put a lot of pressure on the kicker. It's going to be fielded at about the 38-yard line. And so the Tar Heels will take over there. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Do not be afraid to drop some lines in the comments. That's why we're here. If especially if there was anyone who could not watch the game. Oh, by the way, it is on 612 Direct TV, the ACC network, just in case anyone is looking. But yeah, this is a place, this is a space for you to come and leave a comment about your Tar Heels or your Richmond Spiders. Yep, leave a comment. Try to be wait, what's the word? What's the term? The description. How to be respectful of others. Otherwise, you are welcome. Wow. That got rid of everybody right there. All right, not many stats so far. Tar Heels do have 1 first down, total of 57 yards to 3, 58 rushing yards to -3. No team has a penalty yet. That will definitely change since I said it. Watch. John Bunting. Mac Brown in his younger days, back in '88. And you know, why do we have to get old and look old? How come we can't age and then look more beautiful? All right, Tari's gonna hand this one off. Cutback gets picks up about 3 yards on the carry. Tar Heels on the line quickly. They hand it off. Another pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards. Now we're already at third down with 6 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. All right, it's about 3rd and I'll say about 5. 3rd and 5. Tar Heels will be passing this one. Let's see if they can get at least a check down and get the first down. Lopez drops back. Doesn't have anybody yet. Puts it down, and he is going to be tackled in the backfield. And Tar Heels just don't have it, bro. We just don't have it. We're not a dominant. We're just not dominant. We're just not a dominant team. And it's no shade thrown against the CAA teams or the teams we've been playing. It's just not a very, very strong Tar Heel team. So Tar Heels will punt on 4th and 2. And if that is encroachment or offside, it could be first down for the Tar Heels. And I told you, after I mentioned it, that there will be flags. And we have our first flag. Offside, that's going to give the Tar Heels the first down. That's going to give the Tar Heels the first down. The Tar Heels get the ball back. And coach is livid on the sideline. And he's still on him. Like, all right, coach, you say what you got to say and leave my man alone. Dang. But the Tar Heels going to score right here. All right, and they pick up another first down. And once the Tar Heels score right here, I guarantee you that coach is going to go and he's going to jump right back on number 41. 41 may not see the ball, may not see the field again. This kid right here, June, he's a true freshman. I like him. We have it next time we have another timeout or whatever. We'll go see where June is from. Damon June. Looks like he's gonna have 100 yards today. And what high school did he play for last year? And who were the other high schools in the conference that had a tackle? Yeah, he had 9 carries last week, like for 50-some yards. Got to feed him. He's in the backfield all by himself, all on the 31-yard line. They send number 1 in motion. They hand it to June. He runs hard and gets the first down. All right, we have 3 votes. Votes. Oh, by the way, everyone, for those people who are watching, thank you for stopping by. Do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps the channel out. All right, 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Tar Heels have the ball on the 29-yard line. And Lopez drops back to pass. He has all day. Has a man wide open, throws it high, but he goes up and catches it and gets into the end zone. That's going to be number 1. He spins the ball. They're letting the guys do that this year. I used to do that a long time ago. I forgot who I saw spin the ball in the pros, and I do it all the time now. Well, not now, but I always spin the ball and point at it. All right, Tar Heels. They kick it. It's going to be 10-0. 10-0. It feels like the Tar Heels are on the right road right now, on the right track to continue to score. Let's see what happens though as the rest of the game unfolds. We're near the end of the first quarter. That was Jordan Ship, who has been getting a lot of the passes thrown to him. I guess if you get open, you get the passes thrown to you. He scores that touchdown. Lopez had plenty of time to throw the ball. Good blocking. And the Tar Heels score again. This time it is a touchdown for the Tar Heels. You know what? I had to use my touchdown graphics. All right, guys. Oh, I said I was going to. So I was going to take a look at the true freshman running back the Tar Heels are showcasing now. That's June. June is from Jacksonville, North Carolina. That's a freshman. Man, that dude look like. Come on, bro. He at least 22 years old. Yeah, he at least 22 years old. 5'11", 215 freshman from Jacksonville, North Carolina. 9 carries for 52 yards. All right. Tar Heels leading. We got a timeout. So we'll be right back. All right, the Tar Heels kicked this one, and it is returned up to about, I think, if I'm not mistaken, about the 12-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Tar Heels lead. And so the Spiders get that ball up to about the 16-yard line. An empty backfield. Now he brings in number 8 to stand right beside him. This is Wickersham, drops back, throws it short, a check down, and he is going to be tackled, but not before he picks up about 2 yards on the carry. That's King with the catch. Leaked out of the backfield. Gave Wickersham someone to pass the ball to, number 16. The Tar Heels have 4 guys on the defensive line. Like a 4-3. Wickersham drops back, throws that slant. It's tipped up, and the Tar Heels can't get to it, so it's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. Well, we know this was going to be a pass, and the Spiders are deep in their own territory. Actually, they may have gotten a few yards, so I think they're on the maybe 18-yard line. Wickersham drops back, finds a man out in the flats. Open field tackle by a gang of Tar Heels. That's half the defense over there to make that tackle. So the Spiders are going to have to punt. This is 4th down. There's now 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We have 4 people in the chat. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. I sure would appreciate it. Number 37 standing 6 yards from the end zone. Gonna have to punt this one. And they go for a fake. And they may have gotten it. It's gonna be close. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. His knees were down, and I don't know about that, Spiders. Y'all going for that too soon. It's only 10-0. You're kicking that ball. I mean, yeah, you're trying to go right up the middle. Yeah, what were they? They were about 5 yards short, 4 yards short. Tar Heels actually didn't get fooled on that. And we have an emergency warning for aggressive assault. The law enforcement agent last seen on foot in the area of what? Makersfield, Georgia? Burn Green? Alright, bro. As long as you ain't around here. Alright, Lopez rolls out and finds number 3 coming across on a drag. Tar Heels get a good 6 yards out of that, maybe even 7. Ball squarely on the 10-yard line. It's going to be a fake. Lopez has it. Gets it down to about the 4. All right, coach. Give that ball to June. Let June take it in. Because he'd have took that one in probably. He stopped in the hole and looked back. Nobody was there. Run the same play again, coach, and hand it to June, the true freshman. They hand it to him this time, and he is stuffed. Picks up about 1 yard. I still like the call. It's 3rd down. 3rd and goal, and the first quarter's coming to an end. But we'll go to the other end of the field. And Tar Heels will see if they can get in on this 3rd down. In fact, they may even use both downs since it's 10-0. You know, and the ball is near what, 7-yard line. The Tar Heels may try twice to get this ball in the end zone, and if not, make the Spiders go from basically out of the end zone to score. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But now the Tar Heels go ahead and kick a field goal and go 13-10. But I'm saying they have the Spiders deep. They will have the Spiders deep if they go for it on 4th down and don't get in the end zone. Then Richmond has a start right there. So still, and the defense is playing decent because the Spiders can't move the ball. They're going to be relegated to running it. And since you know that, you may be able to call a pretty, maybe able to match it defensively and get a couple of stops. Get the ball right back in good field position. And there's a possibility that if the Tar Heels go for it on 4th down, they could score. All right, we have a timeout. Timeout on the field. It is actually the end of the quarter. All right, Wickersham, 3 of 4 for 11 yards. Gio Lopez, 3 of 5 for 54 yards and touchdown. Owen Laughlin, 1 catch for 4 yards and 1 carry for 4 yards. Jamal Brown, 2 for 3 for North Carolina. Damon Jones, 7 carries for 69 yards. Gio Lopez, 3 for 8 And Goss 2 for 5. Receiving yards. Kwanye Dinye, 1 catch for 6 yards. Be careful. Don't be hitting my switches too. Steinfeld, 1 for 3. Over for North Carolina. Jordan Ship, 2 catches for 39 yards. Chris Culver, 1 for 15. And I am glad on this app now, the ESPN app, they start put the defense out here on here. Hauser for Richmond, 5 tackles, 1 of those solo. And for North Carolina, I don't know how you say that name, but I will learn. Bo Jode, 3 tackles, 2 of those solo. I don't know about this coach right here, but he's a tough guy, but I don't think I'd like playing. All right, Tar Heels with the ball on the 4-yard line. They're gonna try to get it in. They gotta get it's 3rd and goal, and Lopez drops back the pass. In such short. Oh, has a man and he has a layout. Can't connect. So now it's 4th down. Looks like the Tar Heels might just be going ahead and getting that 3 points. Oh man. I don't know if to say Lopez should have put that on him, or since it did touch the receiver's hands, he's got to catch it. So Tar Heels are going to go for the 3. Verhoff back on the field again. Snap is good. It's down. And the kick is good. The kick is good. For Tar Heels now, 13-0. Getting that ball in the red zone, but not coming out of there with 7 points, or 6 points, excuse me. Hey, y'all, I know how coach feels like, bro. Like, listen, guys, we get up, we put our pants on just like these guys do. I know they're in the ACC and we're in the CAA, but play hard. Let's go. Let's go. We got to play. We could play better than what we're playing. All right, Tar Heels to kick off again. And this kick is going to go into the end zone. Spiders will start on their own 20-yard line. Try to get some movement this time. They did run the ball a couple of times, at least one time in their first possession. And as you can see, they only picked up a couple of yards, but they did pick up yards. All right, Wickersham comes back out. The big 6'4", 260-pound quarterback. They said he will run it. Maybe they need to start designing some plays for him to just run. And send a man in motion, hand it off as a jet sweep. It goes nowhere. A loss in the backfield. Good job. At the edge. All right, there are 3 guys in the backfield for the Spiders this time. He sends one in motion. The ball is loose, and Wickersham just has a dive on it. And things just seem to be going from bad to worse for the Spiders. They've got some people in the stands. They're just in Richmond, so yeah, they probably got a good following there. That ball. Ball got loose on him. So now it's 3rd and 24. 3rd and 24. The Tar Heels will probably pin their ears back and come at him. Get him off his stance back there. At 6'4", 240, they say he'll run it, but he can't be too mobile. So the Tar Heels just play it safe and stop them for any game. They handed that one off to the diminutive back. Well, he's short, but he's wide. Number 3, that is, and gained nothing. Their offensive line can't do anything with the defensive line of the Tar Heels. So out comes the punter again. He's going to have a long day of work. He's going to have to soak that leg. The last time the Spiders tried to fake, they did fake it, but I'm pretty sure that won't happen this time. Snap. And he gets it off. It's going to be returned. It's caught at about the 45-yard line. Still on his feet, runs out of bounds, and is hit. Close to being a late hit, but there's no flag on the play. The Tar Heels will get this ball on about the, I would say, 46-yard line. Yeah, I would like to play for Coach. Like, he's just on about every single thing. Like, at one point, you gotta understand, Coach. You playing against an upper level team, even though we're not the best. But you still got to be a little fiery. All right, we got a timeout. All right, Tar Heels have the ball, and they have it on their own 35-yard line. Lopez drops back, goes for it, has a man, and it is broken up at the last second by number 19 out of nowhere. I don't even know if the wide receiver would have caught that. It looked like he was looking back into the sun. And he was open for a second. Should have been picked. Lopez does have a tendency to float that ball. And it's going going to be a run this time. No, it isn't. It's going to be a quick pass. Nice play action. Nice fake. And he gets it to number 19, Johnson. Brother of the, I can't remember his brother's first name, Johnson. He's a quarterback for North Carolina. First and 10 for the Tar Heels. Ball is now on the 30, on the 25-yard line. Lopez floats it. Not bad touch, but the receiver, number 4, couldn't get to it. It's 2nd and 10 now. Not bad, not a bad call to go for it right there. Good defensive play by the cornerback. So the Tar Heels went for it on first. So now let's settle down and get a couple of runs, get another first down. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Lopez drops back again. It's a pass. It's a screen. He gets it to the true freshman. He gets the first down and more. Run out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. I like this guy, June. Here's the question, though. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. There's a penalty, roughing the passer. I guess because he went to the face. Hit him in the helmet. Can't hit him in the helmet. June gets the first down, but the penalty is going to be added on. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal. Carolina gets the ball on about the 4-yard line. Big set, I formation. They're going to hand it off. And Goss is hitting the backfield, but he still struggles to get about 1 yard on the carry. I don't know who squirted through there up the middle, but he got the Goss. Couldn't bring him down on the first hit. He did pick up about 1 yard. .46 on the clock. Carolina with the ball still on about the 3. This time they're going to hand it off. And I think this is Goss had to make a move because once again, somebody comes slicing through that offensive line. I think Carolina's running zone blocking. That zone blocking scheme, sometimes guys can slice through. All you got to do is go the direction that the line is blocking. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and I think Lopez gets in. No indication yet. And it is a touchdown. Carolina scores more points. Hey, the poll question is, will the Tar Heels score at least 30 points today? They seem to be on that track. And the extra point is also good. So, with 10 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter, the Tar Heels have scored 20 points. 20 points to none. Richmond Spiders. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Tar Heels right now at this point playing the way they should against a team from the CAA. Love to see it. Love to see it. My poll question says, will they score at least 30 points? Like I said earlier, you probably heard. They are on the right track. They're on the right track. All right, Tar Heels kickoff is going to be returned. He's at the 15 and going to go down at about the 16, 17 yard line. That's where the Richmond Spiders will come back out on offense again in the Carolina defense. Carolina defense will come out and see if they can recreate what they have done the last 3 possessions for the Spiders or against the Spiders. All right, guys. It's time to talk about the drip. The drip. Nothing's gonna hardly beat the Carolina baby blue at home. The Carolina blue at home, blue and white. Bickerstaff drops back, goes for it, has a man. It is almost picked off. Allen had it in his hands and just did not secure it all the way. Hit the ground and sort of took his hands off of it. Had it in both hands. Squeeze that, son. Let's see it again. Oh, never had it. Never had it. That's why you're a defensive back and not a receiver. We say that over and over again. I don't hate the Richmond Spiders drip. It's pretty nice. The helmet's probably the best thing about the uniform right there. The helmet is sweet. Sam's gonna run this one. He picks up about 3 yards. He more than likely, no, it's not more than likely. He is the leading rusher for the Spiders right now. Now it's 3rd down. Heck, run it again. Run again and see if the Tar Heels have worked on tackling, because we sure needed to work on it against the 49ers. All right, we have 5 votes. Thank you guys for hitting that and voting. I don't know if we have any likes yet. Looked a few minutes ago, I didn't have any likes. See if we get any likes. Rickersham drops back, throws it, and it's going to be a flag on the play. It may be getting brought back, but it was intercepted, and there's 2 flags in play. It was intercepted by the Tar Heels, but it may be pass interference. Flag was thrown pretty quick. Actually, it was 2 flags, one at the beginning and one at the end of the play. And if it's against opposite teams, it's probably going to, it's going to cancel out. Offset. But it could be one that was could be pass interference, and it could be something like a block or a hold on Carolina after they had to transition from defense to offense. Here's the ref with the call. Both on the defense. Called it. Yeah, something similar to that. Called it. Both on the defense. There was a blindside block. That is a blindside block, number 6. Yeah, that's where they threw it. That's a blindside block. Come on, ref. That's touchy right there. I guarantee you that guy who got blocked saw big number 6 before he hit him. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. All right, so it's going to be first down Spiders. And they're going to run it. Still moving to Powell. A nice run there by the back. Pick up about 8 yards. We got one like, guys. One like. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. All right, Spiders move this ball to the 45-yard line. Fake. Handoff to the back, and Rickersham keeps it and picks up the first down. Best offensive possession of the day for the Spiders. Come on, TV, what are you doing? Why? What's up? All right. Looks like the Spiders have picked something up. They are now in Carolina territory on that run. And may have found a weak spot in the front line. Running backs running hard. It's on the hand to the outside. There's another first down. Richmond moving the ball. They get it down to near the 40-yard line of the Tar Heels. Tar Heels don't seem to be don't seem to have a answer for it right now. But this is one of the things you gotta clean up if you want to be considered a good team. Like you gotta bow your neck now and stop. 3 receivers to the left. He throws it back. It's bobbled, and they're gonna try to throw it, but the back decides I'm going to keep this one. And he does pick up about 2 yards. Luckily, he caught that one. Because that was thrown, that was definitely a backward pass. Yeah, he decides to catch it and run. And gets it down to about the 38-yard line. So that was on first down. It's now 2nd and 8. The Spiders, again, with their best offensive drive of the day, they're going to hand it off the left side. Big hole, gets another first down. And what has happened to the Tar Heel defense? That was Foster right there with the run, following his big guard and tackle, who great seal right there. And now it's 1st and 10. Ball is where is the ball? 30-yard line. Ball's on the 26-yard line. They're gonna run it again. This time the Tar Heels straighten up, stop them at the line of scrimmage. Goes a 2nd down. Steve Belichick, defensive coordinator. It's got to be a quarterback run, right? QB throws it out to the flats. It's caught. And he squirts through. First down again. And now the Spiders are in Carolina territory. Ball down on about the 18-yard line. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. And all they have to do is score. And they're right in this game. Ball's actually on the 15-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. And they ran this play before where they're going to hand it off the right side. And the back picks up about 3 yards. As that clock continues to run, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Spiders in the Carolina territory, in the Carolina Tar Heel red zone. It's 20-0 right now, but 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. The Spiders, 2nd and 6. They're going to fake it. The big quarterback goes right up the middle. And picks up about 3 yards. And it's the 2-minute warning, or the 2-minute timeout in college, if you will. Let's see if the Spiders can score. They've moved the ball this time, and a lot of it has been on the run. Heck, most of it has been on the run, running right off tackle. Hey. I don't know what to say. It's still 20-0. 20-0. All right. Even if they score, it's 20-0. But I don't even want to score. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do understand these days. It doesn't matter what conference you're in. You know, every conference has improved, but you still want a conference like ACC to dominate CAA. All right, especially the Richmond Spiders. All right, well, we have a timeout. All right, the Spiders try to run this one right off the tackle, and it is stopped. Going to be third. Oh, that was third and 4. Good tackle there by the defense. And the Spiders try to put 3 on the board, and they do. It's going to be 3-20. I don't quite understand what happened to the defense there for the Tar Heels. Unless it was just great play calling, or they saw something. The Richmond Spiders, that is, because they basically just ran the ball down the field on the Tar Heels. But the Tar Heels were able to hold a little bit of bend but don't break, hold them out of the end zone. And they left with 3 points. So, with that said, there are still 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock for the Tar Heels. Sort of a victory there for both teams. If the Spiders had gotten to the end zone, I know they would be feeling very good. But I think they're feeling decent that they moved the ball on the Tar Heels, and they did get points, because things weren't looking that good for them there the first 3 drives of this last drive here. I think I'm right when I say they've had 4 drives. Those 5 first downs you see right there came on that last drive. Total yards 59. The Tar Heels 169. Passing 2384 Tar Heels. Rushing 3685 Tar Heels. Penalties 2 for 8 for Richmond, 1 for 15 for the Tar Heels. That was the pass interference. Okay, right now I don't see how many possessions. All right, but Richmond has had the ball longer than North Carolina. North Carolina has actually moved the ball pretty well. Look over there on the left side, you see the team leaders. Now you guys see. I'm sorry. There it is right there. All right. Snellsire, the QB. He must have just came in, because it's been Wickersham, Lopez for 84 passing yards and a TD. Carolina's ran that freshman Damon June. It says 7 carries, but I thought he had 9. Maybe that was the last game. He's got 7 carries now for 69 yards, and Jay Brown for the Spiders 4 carries for 18. All right, the Spiders kick off to the Tar Heels. No time off the clock. And we'll see if the Tar Heels can get something out of it. Lopez is going to run this one, gets out of the backfield, and picks up a good chunk of yards, maybe about 7 yards. And Carolina uses one of their 3 timeouts. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for stopping by. We got a few more people in the chat. I'm August Mays. Keep playing aggressive heels. That's right. Thank you for stopping by. T Cubler in the house. T Cubler in the house. My spider sense is tingling. Ron June. Now that is an NFL name. Yeah, he actually is a true freshman, and he's an NFL back right now, if you ask me. He's an NFL type. 5'11", 215, hard runner. Runs downhill. The Tar Heels got a minute and 3 seconds to score. They are on their own. I'll give them a 33-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Lopez fakes it. Quick pass to Johnson. And they pick up a first down. And time to move the chains, and the clock is now rolling. 53 seconds left. Lopez drops back again. Has plenty of time, throws to the sideline, kind of high, but Ship catches it and gets out of bounds to stop that clock with 42 seconds. 42 seconds left. Lopez drops back again, looking, goes deep, has a man, but overthrows him. I don't know what happened to 82. Looks like a tight end. He may have tried to get rid of the wide receiver, a better chance to see. Yeah, it might have been a double move, and but that ball looked like it was thrown out of bounds anyway. Lopez drops back again. He's in a little bit of trouble. Now he's in a lot of trouble, but he gets rid of the ball out of bounds. Man, like I'm telling you, I would hate to play for that coach right there, but he does too much, man. Like, what are you mad about? You mad because they didn't get a sack or something? That must be it. All right, 3rd and 10. And the Tar Heels have not moved the ball since. Lopez fumbles it. Can't believe the Tar Heels got that one back. And Lopez let it go, and that ball meandered along the feet of the offensive lineman, and finally somebody saw it and fell on it. But good defensive stand there by the Richmond Spiders after the Tar Heels had moved the ball just a bit. And 3 passes, nothing. And they still could have mixed it up a little bit. get a couple of runs to keep them off balance. 4th and 14, Tar Heels will definitely have to punt this one. Like I said, they moved that ball up to around 40-something yard line, but then 3 straight plays couldn't get anything out of it. Couldn't move the ball. Like, dang, man, you know, do a couple of runs. Like, they hadn't really stopped you running the ball either. Run the ball a couple of times. They got the ball up to like the 48-yard line. They couldn't get it into Spider territory, so they have to punt it. This one is caught going out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. 7 seconds left. It's 20-3. I would think that the Richmond Spiders would come out and just kneel on this one and go in at halftime down 17. All right, guys, I thought it was Wickersham on that last drive, but it was not. It was Snellsire who came in for Wickersham and took the Spiders down the field. So the Spiders are in. That's sort of like a victory formation, but they are going to kneel on the ball, let this run out. They're going to go in at halftime with the Tar Heels leading 20-3. All right, here are your box scores at halftime. Carolina is in the lead. First quarter score 0-10 UNC. Second quarter 3-10 UNC. Ashton Snellsire came in that last drive. He went 1 for 1, 12 yards. But Gio Lopez 7 of 14 for 104 yards and a touchdown. Top 2 rushers for Richmond, Jamel Brown, 4 carries for 18, and Foster Powell, 6 for 18. For Carolina is Demond June, 7 carries for 69 yards. Gio Lopez, 6 for 13. Carolina does exactly what they usually do. They're going to run a guy, and then when he, for some reason, I don't know, this year, when he's doing decent, they stop giving him the ball. I don't know what the deal is with that. For Richmond, Andrew King, receiver, 2 catches for 14 yards. Kwanye Benet, 1 catch for 6 yards. For North Carolina, Jordan Shipp, 3 catches, 49 yards. And Jake Johnson, 2 for 21. Fumbles, 1 by Kenan Wickersham, but it was not lost. Gio Lopez also fumbled 1, and it was recovered by the Tar Heels also. For defense, Blake Hauser, 6 tackles, 1 of those solo, and Sealman 5 for 2. For North Carolina, Leroy Jackson 5 for 3, and Abu Jaude. I'll learn this name, guys. 3 for 2. Also, Isaiah Johnson, 3 for 2 for the Tar Heels. There's your kicking game right there. No interceptions for either team. Returns, Dawson for the Spiders, 2 for 31. No returns for the Tar Heels yet. Punt returns, no punt returns for the Spiders yet, because the Tar Heels haven't punted the Will Hardy did return one for the Tar Heels, 22 yards. Alshishki, 1 for 1. That's field goal, and he did get a three. No, not. He's 1 for 1, and that was a field goal. So he has scored 3 points for the Richmond Spiders. Reese Verhoff, 2 for 2, is long with 27 yards. He scored 8 points for the Tar Heels. And there's Ned Gray and Tom Guinness. Their averages for punting in their long. All right, here are the team stats. We went over that a few minutes ago. They've changed just a little bit. 58 to 193 total yards, Carolina. Passing, 104 to 23, Carolina. Rushing, 89 to 35, Carolina. Penalties, the Spiders have 2 for 8, Carolina 1 for 15. Not many penalties in this game. And that is basically it. All right, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Those who have stopped by. If you stopped back by, or if you're still here and you hadn't done so, how about hitting that like button? I would appreciate that. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. You can see right here, right up here, we've got 2,800 subscribers, but we're trying to get to 3,000 before the holiday season. Trying to get to 3,000 for the holiday season. It can be done. It can be done. We're stretching it. It could be done though. We got to get 120, a little bit less than 120 more subscribers before the holiday season. All right. So we're going to try to get there. We've got college football. We've got professional football, and before the holiday season, the NBA season will have begun again. So we can get there. We can get there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in a minute. right. 4th and 1. The Spiders have been moving the ball. They are in Carolina territory once again. 4th and 1. They're going to keep it. That's the big quarterback. I'm pretty sure this is Wickersham right here. Drops his shoulders and goes and gets the first down. $12 and 25 seconds on the clock. We have 11 votes. Will the Tar Heels score at least 30 points today? I got a feeling people said yes. Ooh, nice hit right there by the defense. Simpson comes up and lays a hit on the running back. Still, I hate to be the guy that the nitpick, but he didn't wrap up. He didn't wrap up. I guess he saw one of his teammates had him wrapped, and he just finished it. It's going to be another run. Foster doesn't look pretty, but he still grinds it out for about 3 yards. And a lot of chipping is going on, and that's gonna be there when you play the Carolina team. No matter how bad we are or how good we are, there's gonna be guys on the field talking, definitely gonna be running their mouths. All right, it's 3rd and 6 in Kenan Stadium. Worker Sham drops back, throws it, and what a catch by the receiver. Flag on the play, but what a catch. And even the Carolina students are surprised about on that one. Dawson, a one-hand stab. But there's a flag on the play. Would be a shame if it was holding. Pass interference defense, they're going to decline that one. Wow. And now the Spiders have the ball on about I think that's about 6-yard line. What a catch. They're on about the 8-yard line. A one-hand grab by the receiver. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And the back, once again, not pretty, but keeps driving and has that ball all the way down to about the 4-yard line. Where was he? Come on, 5. You gotta. Yeah, he doesn't know, but you got to go to the ball. He's he became a receiver. The free safety was like he was a receiver. Go to the ball. You're still defense until you really track that ball. Oh, come on. I almost thought there was no way he was going to catch that. I thought at least the free safety would knock it down. All right, Wickerstaff, Sham hands it off. Running hard, but can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense by the Tar Heels. Let's see. Defensive end sets the edge. House finally gets up. Basically has on short pants, no knee pads. I guess that's a foregone thought at the college level. I don't even think the man has on any thigh pads. Like that's you don't have to wear anything at the at all you have to do is put on football pants. You got to have the pants on. But as far as pads, I think they're just letting these guys go. Now in high school and middle school, it's different. You got to have your pads on. I have pads. Yeah, but I do not like the short pant look. I hope they soon go back and say, is a rule that you have on pants and shoulder pants, thigh pads, and knee pads. Like you have to wear. I'm sorry. Not just me. Being a complete uniform. Oh, we got a timeout on the field. All right, it's 4th and goal, and the Spiders have run this ball down to about the 1 yard line. And it looks like the Spiders are going to go for it. No respect for the Tar Heels. QB's going to run it again. He's going to be short. He's going to be short. He's going to be short of the goal line. Big number 6 standing in there in the way. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tar Heels. Now, this is a very important possession right here. Being backed up in your own end zone. I'm sure the Spider coaching staff took that into consideration. The Tar Heels can't get too fancy here. They're going to have to go mano-a-mano. And if I was the Spiders, I'd bring the whole house. They got to get out of the end zone. All right, they keep it safe and keep it in Lopez's hands. Won't even try to turn around and hand it to the back. Get this out to about the 5-yard line. So they have a little bit of room to maneuver. Hey, call something short again. Don't have Lopez running around out there, Coach Belichick. Back, give that ball to your back and let them run. They got Lopez running. He may have picked up 2. So it should be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Hand it to your big back, coach. Hand it to the running back. Let's go. Dang. What are they doing? This man is stuck on 69 because we won't throw the ball. We won't run the ball. Hand it to him. Oh my gosh, what kind of play calling are we doing, bro? It's 3rd and 4 and we're throwing it to the side? Man, you giving the guy the ball 9 times, 7 times, you got 69 yards. And we won't run the ball? Run. I don't get it. Bad punt. Ooh. But it takes a Carolina roll. Yeah, like I said, I don't get us, and it's been like that forever for Carolina. We don't focus on guys that's having good days, right? It's like we got to keep the ball in Lopez's hand. No, you don't. Use them. Like you got a running back that's got 69 yards. He had 69 yards in the first half, and they haven't given the ball to him since. Well, maybe they have. I think I might have missed the first drive of the second half, but come on now. No, you haven't. Damon June has carried the ball 7 times for 69 yards. Damon June had 69 yards at the beginning, at least midway second quarter. And Damon June has not touched the ball since. Like, I'm not. Let's see. I really want to. I'm gonna research this. If I can go back far enough. I don't think we're gonna. Let's see. 8 plays. And let's check right here. See if it gives us. Damon June run for 1 yard. To Richmond 29. That was 3rd and 1. Okay, that's the first quarter. Second quarter. Actually, he may have had 69 yards. Yeah, because they started giving it to Goss. I think he's had 69 yards at the beginning of the second quarter. You started him for a reason. You started because, I'm sorry, Goss. And what's the other guy's name? He's making me forget. Is it Brooks? Anyway, you're starting him for a reason because he's probably giving you the best output in practice. And now we're not feeding him. It is what it is. But I'll tell you, Carolina will break this game wide open if they start running it. All right, 5 minutes and 53 seconds left. No team has scored in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10 for the Spiders. They have figured out a way to move the ball. Quarterback in trouble and is engulfed, and the ball is loose. And it's Carolina's ball. Avujane. How'd you say that name? Avujane? Yeah, Wicker Sam probably holds on that. But where was he going? Go up the field, buddy. There was a hole up the field. I thought it was a hole. They got him. They may review this. Carolina's going to snap it early. They need to. They do. They hand it off. What did I say? Let's go. Let's go. You trying to tell? Hell, listen. I will help you guys coach. I'll help you guys call plays for half the money. See, like I would hate to play for that coach. I would hate to play for that coach. But look, Damon Jones, I'm telling you, run the ball, hand it to the guy, feed him, give it to him again. They're out with the ball almost on the 20-yard line. They hand it to June again. No, they don't. What the heck? That was Lopez. I think he passed the ball. I never saw it come out, but evidently he did. Damon June, the true freshman, swear he looks like he's like 20, 25 years old. It's 2nd and 10. Give it to him again. June is stuffed up over there on that left side this time. They should have gave it to him second down too. It should have been June. First second. It should have been June, and now you throw it if you have to. All right, 3rd and 9. There was a wasted play there on the first down. Lopez is going to tuck it and run, and he may get in the end zone. Oh, he's tackled. Loses the football at the end, but he's tackled at about the 3-yard line. He does pick up the first down, though. Thought he'd have enough speed to outrun those guys. Let's see exactly what happened. It was a design quarterback run. He runs away. Oh, then he stops for some reason. He slows down right here for some reason. I don't know why. Like, just continue to accelerate and get to that pylon. But it is a first down, Tar Heels. All right, Tar Heels with 3 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Will they run it? They give it to June, and June stumbles ahead, takes that ball down to about the 1-yard line. And once again, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate all 5 people. And I think we've had a high of 8 individuals in here. I hadn't checked how many likes we got. I probably think we got about 2 likes now. Gonna hand it off again. And they bring in somebody else other than June. And who was that, Goss? They hand the ball to Goss. I formation. Carolina just does not have those dominant big guys up front. Like when the other team knows they're running it at you. We can't penetrate. Natron means we can, there's nothing there. They tried to go off tackle there, so this will be like play action. You're guaranteed. Lopez fakes it, has a man wide open. It is caught, but there's a flag on the play. That's Ship again. And the way Ship is acting, it may be against the Tar Heels. Holding on defense, the Tar Heels will decline, and there is 6 more points. Right now, Tar Heels are 4 points away from 30. Ship, you better be glad you got good hands that you let that ball get all the way to your chest. All right, 27-3. Tar Heels need to get 3 more points to get 30. So with 13 votes, wonder what everybody is thinking. Pretty sure you had to be saying that Tar Heels would score at least 30 points today. So let's go ahead over and take a look. Let's go take a look and see exactly what the people say. %75 say yes. Only 8% say no. We got 5 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Slow day today, 134 views. Maybe, just maybe we can get to 200. Not sure, not quite sure. We got 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Might as well just say we got another quarter. Who knows? It could happen. A couple of things I want to see in this game. Number one, I want to see the true freshman, Damon June get his 100 yards. Just feed the guy. Give it to him. We're just trying to win, Carolina. This is, this could be your identity. Run the ball. It's not a bad identity. Not a bad identity to have. Run the ball. Lopez is a decent passer. Don't think you have to put it all on him. Run the ball. Run the ball and use his passing skills. All right. Well, okay. We only got 2 people in the chat, but do me a favor, guys. There's a gentleman that stopped by. His channel name is I'm August Mays. I'm August Mays. He has 122 subscribers with 113 videos. And he says it right here in his videos. I make random videos. But I noticed that a lot of his random videos have to deal with Carolina teams. You guys know how I feel about Carolina teams. All right. He got the Carolina Tar Heels here. He's got Panthers. You eventually, I'm going to say this to him. He's definitely into the UNC Duke rivalry. Uh, he needs to put some type of uh, uh, the Charlotte Hornets on his stream, on his page, and he'll be a man after my own heart. But yeah, uh, go check him out. Go check him out. Check out his channel if you don't mind. I'm August Mays. Mayse. Check him out, guys. All right, the Spiders have the ball, and the big quarterback is going to fake it. They love to run that play, or the quarterback keeps it after he fakes it to the back coming across the formation. 27-3. We got 52 seconds left in the third. All right, while the Tar Heels try to get another win and try to score 30 or more points on the Spiders, let me try to do something here too. All right, we got trips, but the whistle was blown. Yeah, guys, we got to get 200. We got to get 200 views. We got to get 200 views. I don't know what I need to do. I know one thing you can do. You can help me with, and that's hit that like button. Thanks for the 5 likes, though, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 5 likes. Thank you, Michael Smitty, for dropping comments in the comment section. Thank you, I am Mays. Keep playing aggressive heels. Thank you. And my guy, T. Hubler. Thanks for stopping by. Putting comments in the chat. I appreciate it. That helps get that algorithm going, guys. Whew. Good gracious, good gracious. All right. Pass is caught. First down by the Spiders and more. They are in Carolina territory. No, not quite in Carolina territory, but moving the ball that way. All right, that is the end of the third quarter. Carolina 27, those Richmond Spiders 3, and they are moving the ball. Oh, like I said, we're trying to get the 200 views. Trying to get 200 views, guys. Share out the stream, if you will. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't forget to go over there and subscribe to I am Mays, Mayse, and hit that like button, guys, for me. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. As you can see, the scoring drives or scoring per quarter. Carolina scored 10 points in the first. They actually scored 10 points in the second to have 20 points. And the third quarter was about to get away from us, but they did score 7 points in the third quarter. Now we've got one more quarter to score. Richmond scored their 3 points in the second quarter. They have been moving the ball, which is I'm sure is a positive thing for them. All right, their leading head game leader at quarterback has been K. Wickersham, excuse me, with 47 yards passing. Um, for Carolina, of course, has been Gio Lopez. Lopez has 110 yards passing. He also has 2 touchdowns. But for the Spiders, Chanel Sire has come in also. He's 2 of 2 passing for 21 yards. His average 10.5. He's actually carried the Spiders down the field pretty well. Rushing yards, Wickersham, 8 carries for what? 8 carries. Okay, he's got 8 carries for -20, but he has again he's gotten some yards, but he's taken some losses, and that's why he is probably not the leading carrier. Foster Powell, 8 carries for 23 yards. Jamal Brown, 5 for 18. So they've been running the ball by committee to get 52 yards. Now the Tar Heels, on the other hand, Demond June, 10 carries for 89 yards. I'm telling you, they give the guy the ball 5 more times, he'll definitely have 100 yards. And that would be his first 100-yard uh, game, college game, because he's a true freshman. Gio Lopez, 9 carries for 31. And Davion Goss, 5 for 6. Isaiah Dawson, 2 catches for 34 for the Spiders. And Jordan Ship, 4 for 52 for the Tar Heels. Wickersham fumbled the ball and lost one. He's fumbled twice but lost one. Gio fumbled once but got it back. Looks like Wickersham may be going in for the day. All right, so Snell Sire. Snell Sire is taking over. And great defensive play right there. I think that's Allen. But there's a flag on the play. All right. Great defensive play by the defensive back, Allen, but then there's a roughing the passer by number 9. Are you serious, ref? Oh, you can't touch the quarterback. That was just about bang bang right there. But I think there might have been a little bit of helmet to helmet. And that's why they called it. All right, Snell Sire in the backfield, number 18. He's going to hand this one off and pick up about 2 yards. We are in the fourth quarter right now, 14:34 on the clock. 2nd and 7 for the Spiders. Nell hands it off again. And a fumble. And there's no flag. The ref didn't blow it. Dead. So number 4 scampers into the end zone for the Tar Heels and jumps into the stand. That's got to be a flag. The ref didn't throw a flag, though. All right, looks like a defensive touchdown there. A fumble on the play, and it was scooped up and ran all the way back. Good 40-yard run, right? 40-yard scoop up and run right there. Let's see exactly what happened. That ball was coming out. was taken out before he was down. Number 4 just took it from him. So they may be They may be looking at this again. Right now, it's a touchdown, but it's too late now. And Carolina put 7 more on the board. All right, so the offense has put 27 on the board, and the defense helped out with their 7 points for a total of 34 points. So now it's 34-3. North Carolina, no huge blowout, but there still is 14 minutes on the clock. 14 minutes on the clock. Yeah, Richmond, you guys, you just come down because you can do it. You got it like that. I was just getting ready to say I hadn't heard a lot from uh Gabayer. That his name, Gabayer. Gabayer. Hadn't heard a lot from him, and right there, he showed up in a big way. But Carolina kicks off to the Richmond Spiders, and they kick that into the end zone. All right, a lot of empty seats in the place. A lot of people have said, "Hey, that the Tar Heels going to win this one," so they are out. Richmond runs that ball off the left side, stiff wall over there. Running back may have picked up 2 yards on the carry. Second and 8 for the Spiders. Jet sweep is fake. QB keeps it. Schnellsire goes down short of the first down. And it's going to be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Schellsmeyer comes back to the huddle with a noticeable limp, but he's going to be okay. Calls the play. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't even stand coaching with him, man. He just seemed like just doing too much. No, you're upset, but dang. All right, 3rd and 3, and a whistle is blown before the play can materialize. A timeout is called. All right, we got a timeout on field. see your teachers are Arch Manning struggling against UTEP, not good. Let's see what school All right. Now this is a Carolina score against a lesser opponent. This is how it should look. Doesn't matter whether the defense scores or not. Like this is what it should look like right here, guys. This is what it should look like. All right, Carolina back on the field on offense. And he throws an interception. So Carolina gives it right back. A new quarterback in Corey Newkirk. Wow. Yeah, that that doesn't make you look good there, buddy. But that could uh that could start off. I mean, you always some people start off bad all the time. Some people start off bad and then they come back. So Newkirk never saw. I guess that's a linebacker sitting in that little area there. That's what you call eyes locked on the receiver. Eyes locked on the receiver. You don't see anyone else. That would have been a perfect strike to the receiver if that LB hadn't been there, and it could have been a safety. So Tar Heels give it right back. The new defenders on the field. Elsire keeps it. Get the first down. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3 points for the Richmond Spiders don't really describe how they played offensively. I think they played better than 3 points offensively. They moved the ball better than 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Right now, ball's on the 35-yard line. They're going to hand this one off the left side, and he finds his way down the field, churning. A good pickup, and as the commentator says, about 12 yards. That's going to be a first down. Spiders. Spiders going to run it again. This time off the right side. A modest pickup of about 4. The old football coach is giving middle finger to his critics with this game. He will not let up. Look for more blowouts in the second half. I hope so, T. Kubler. I hope so because it doesn't get easier from here. If that's how the Tar Heels are going to do it, I'm all for it. Looks like the opposite play. Decide to play to the opposite side. QB keeps it. He is stuck after a pickup of about 2 yards. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. 41-3, Carolina finally started pulling away from the Richmond Spiders. It was 20-3 at halftime. Elsire, low snap, he gets it though. Drops back. Finds a man. Was that a catch? Number 86 catches that ball to tight end at the high point, comes down inbounds, and that's going to be a first down, Spiders. All you got to do is get one foot in, and he does. Spiders run this one right up the middle. .315 and counting. Another run that time. I think it's Powell tripped up before he reaches the first down marker. Another run right up the middle by the Spiders for the first down. That's going to be Powell. Let's see what Powell's attributes are. Powell, the 5'9" junior, 5'9", 212 pounds. 20 carries for 69 yards. Wickersham left the game 6 of 8, 47 yards. And Snellsire has taken over for him. He's 3 of 5 for 28 yards. Gio Lopez 10 of 18 today, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Newkirk got in the game, just got in the game last series and threw a pick immediately. Aziz Foster Powell, 12 carries for 38 yards for the Spiders. And for Carolina, Damon June. I told you guys, feed this guy. Feed him. 14 carries for 148 yards and a touchdown. Wow. The true freshman, guys. The true freshman. And check out this picture. And if you're like me, you're looking at a guy and you're saying, ain't no way this guy's a freshman. Not a true freshman. Look, he don't even have peach fuzz. That's grown man beard and mustache. 5'11", 215 pounds from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Carolina found this guy. Hey, that's a stud back right there. They need to feed that guy. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Davion Goss, 5 carries today for 6 yards. Hey, just about same attributes, 5'11", 215. But sometimes kids just know how to run downhill. But Carolina does have a type. I've always said that. Anywhere from 5'9" to 6 foot tall. 195 to 215. Stuck on 5 likes, but I appreciate you guys for hitting the 6 likes. Thank you. Thank you for the 6 likes. We got 154 views tonight. I was thinking the other day, actually not the other day, but today, I forgot my train of thought. It's gone. It's gone, just like that. It'll come back though. I run off the left side, pick up good yardage for the Spiders. They get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And with 35 seconds on the clock, the coach is like, hurry up and call the play. They just finished the play, bro. I don't know that the coach for the Spiders, but I would hate playing or coaching for that guy. I would simply hate playing or coaching for him. Like he yelling at everybody, bro. The game is, I get you, I understand. You keep playing till the whistle blows, bro. Like you are about to blow a gasket, and ain't no way y'all gonna win the game. I understand you want to get us a score, like shoot. Offense coordinator, it ain't the easiest thing to do, but I mean I get you a little bit, coach. Like with the clock running down, already had them plays ready to go. Even if you have to echo to the opposite side. One of these guys that had a deep voice, a beard. You ain't lying, T-Keeper. I went to school with plenty of them. I can remember a kid right now, dude. And look, this is a name that sounds like a grown man. Roscoe Young. This guy's name was Roscoe. Roscoe Young was about 5'4". Now we're talking like in the 7th grade. This dude was like 5'4" in the 7th grade and had a full mustache. Like not even not even peach fuzz. Roscoe Young had a mustache. He had a mustache and was like built for a daggone 7th grader. You know what I'm saying? So he was a man in football or whatever. But he didn't grow that much. He didn't grow much more. Played, all through high school. I think Roscoe Young probably was like 5. He probably got maybe 5'7". I don't think Roscoe Young was taller than I am. I said maybe 5'8". I don't think it was even 5'8", but never grew much more than that. Just it always like I forget the word, but it's wild how some guys can just get full grown in middle school and just never really grow anymore. And it's amazing to everybody that's in middle school because it's like, this is a grown man right here. Yep. Next time, put Belichick's name title thumbnail. Bet it will help increase views. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try that. We'll try. See if we can do something like that. Roscoe Young's old school thing. Even back then in the what was that? That had to be that was late 70s, early 80s. Roscoe Young. All right, well, 12 seconds on the clock. TCU tries to throw that ball in the coffin corner and it's overthrown. 3-41. They're just trying to get a score, trying to get another score. It was another guy I went to school with. His name was Roy Wooten. I mean, this dude was he was like a bodybuilder in the ninth, going to the 10th grade. That dude could stand under the rim and just jump straight up and grab the rim. Good defense there. They went right back to the same guy, number 19 for North Carolina. Is like, you're not getting it over here, baby. He probably ain't even the starter. He ain't the starter. That's why my boy's going crazy over there. Well, put two hands up and grab that, baby. So the Spiders are going to go for 3, or it looks like they're going for 3 anyway. And it's going to be good. But there are flags on the play. Man, look, I was a little guy. In the 9th, 10th grade. I remember going to the 10th grade. I was 5'3", 115 pounds. 5'3", 115 pounds. But wanted to play football. Finally got him. Personal foul defense. Field goal. So they're going to decline it. Roy Wood used to run that. They had me at corner. Roy Wood used to run that sweep over to my side in practice, man. And I would act like I was trying my best to get over there and tackle him. And I would get over there, man. I'd reach out, like I'd dive on the ground and miss him and stuff like that. And I had one coach, I forgot what coach's name was. He let me have it. He was like, Coach, it was like, Chester, every time Roy Wooten runs a sweep to your side, you run out there like you're trying to tackle him, you just fall on the ground. Everybody started laughing. But that was it right there. That sort of lit a fire under me. And yeah, whole lot of the story of my first big hit that got me out of that made that fear of hitting leave me. It takes a while to tell, so I ain't gonna tell it right now. Well, let's just say that hit that right there, that coach, he lit a fire under me, and he not too much longer after that, I was coming up smacking guys. I ain't gonna say smacking, I was just making tackles. I was hitting, like, you ain't even just run over me over here on this side, baby. Like, you know, I ain't scared to come up and make contact. I was 6 seconds and a penalty puts that ball really, really close. And the Spiders just kicked this one into the end zone. Knowing the Tar Heels just showing good sportsmanship, they'll get in victory formation with Newkirk, and they'll kneel on it, run the time off. They'll get in victory formation. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. That score looks like a score that Carolina should have against a team like this. I was wondering if it was going to happen there. They did eventually come around there in the first half, scoring 20 points. Thought we should have scored more, but and in the second half, dominated it. They did dominated it. So let's just take a look at a few stats and get on out of here. Before we do that, thank you guys. Our guys who showed up and hung out with me, Michael Smitty. I'm August Mays, T. Kubler in the house. I appreciate you guys. So in the first quarter, it was 0-10 UNC. Second quarter, 3-10 UNC. Third quarter, 0-7 UNC. And in the fourth quarter, 3-14. And it was ended up being 6-14. 6-41. 6-41. Carolina wins this one, and as well, they should have won it. Probably even by more. We got 6 likes. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. 93% people said yes, Tar Heels will score at least 30 points, and they did. We got 163 views. That's slight. That's very slight, but it's something. It's something. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Let's just look at the total team stats, and then we'll be gone. All right, total yards 199 to 312 North Carolina. Passing 75 to 19 North Carolina. Rushing 124 to 193 North Carolina. Penalties. The Spiders only 2 penalties for 8. Carolina had 4 penalties for 50. The Spiders turned the ball over 3 times. Carolina turned it over once. Wickersham 47 yards passing. Lopez 119. Foster Powell running the ball for the Spiders 38 yards out of 12 carries. But the big story was the true freshman running back Devon June, 14 carries for 148 yards. I think it's Isaiah Dawson with 2 catches for the Spiders, 37 yards, and Ship for North Carolina had 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns for 52 yards. Defensively, Steve Bird, defensive lineman, had 1 sack, and Abdul Jode had 2 sacks for the Tar Heels. Silman had 9 tackles for the Spiders, and Simpson has 7 for the Tar Heels. All right, watch out for those 2 guys. You may see them on Sundays. All right, guys, I appreciate you stopping by as usual. I'm going to leave the stats up for a little bit and before we completely get out of here, but I do appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with me today. It is not too late to hit that like button. It is definitely not too late to subscribe to the channel, guys. We're trying to get to 3,000 right at before or during the holiday season. All right. So with that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here. We go outside and hang around outside before the sun goes down. But I'll see some of you tomorrow doing the Panther game. All right, let's go Panthers. See if we get our first win of the season. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm out.